Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a weekly reading for Taurus from the 8th to the 14th of October 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you want a personal reading, I've put the details of my email and my website in the description box, so please send me an email or contact me via my website. I've also put the decks I'm using in the description box, and I put links to Amazon and eBay if you want to buy these decks. And don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series. You might find that interesting. So I'm just going to do some, this card reading first, a general energy read for you, and then I will do a general tarot read for you. Okay, the first card is New Broom. Oh, that's nice. A new home, a new attitude. So something new coming in for you, and temptation will test you. So you're going to be tempted by something. Oh, you got this apple over here going on. So temptation coming in for you, but a new broom, a new attitude, a new home. You've got a feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So there's somebody around you that's not quite for you. So be aware. There's lots of snakes in the grass. So you've got the tiger in the past doing something risky, taking a chance. So that's what you did. You took a new chance and you took a leap of faith. And let's see, you've got the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. And whatever you've been doing, that new chance you've taken, you've been working very, very hard, and you're being very stressed out. So maybe a need for a little bit of rest. And so the tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. So whatever chance you took, you started this new situation. It's moving forward slowly and stepping into a new experience. So it's bringing you something that you're doing something that you've never done before, and you're moving slowly but surely. So the hare and the tortoise won the race in the end. So rushing forward is not always the best this thing. So Taurus is a sign that prods, walks slowly, so things will come your way, even if it's slowly but surely. And so you're building your stability rather slowly, but it will get there. So that's the energies for that week. So I have shuffled this deck. So you've got the Temperance card over here, finding balance in your life. This is a Archangel Raphael card, so you're being guided, spiritually guided. Just doing enough to get things done. Having that balance. So there is this guidance for healing, for spiritual healing coming in over here with this Temperance card. So Archangel Raphael bringing in that healing for you, bringing in that balance, and bringing in that transformation. You can see this angel is surrounded by lots of butterflies over here. So, and letting you arise above the situation. So rising above it, clouds behind you. So the past, the situation is now in a phase of healing. In other words, so the bad times are behind you now, and you're now moving forward. You've got the DNA helix here, double helix. So that means that you're giving life to something, and you're bringing in that healing, and you are transforming. So a lot of healing coming in with this card, and being guided by Archangel Raphael. Excellent. So you have ended an old cycle, an old phase. Maybe you have changed homes, jobs, something that ended as far as your material wealth goes. So you ended that cycle and you've buried the past. Now you've got the Four of Swords. You are now in a healing phase as well. So healing with this Temperance card as well, and you finally decided you're burying the past, you're letting go of it as well. You've ended that. It was a family situation, because the Ten of Pentacles is a family situation. Whatever battles that you fought is now being laid to rest, and you are now moving on. So finally you've come to terms with that. So in the past year, you might have been collaborating with people, working with somebody. So there is a collaboration going on over here that has provided you with strength and allowed you to grow and become more abundant with this Two of Wands. the Two of Wands is about ideas that you've been putting forward. So something very strong and stable. Maybe your old ideas are now mixing with your new ideas, and you are now being able to bear. It's flowering. So you're getting growth coming out from it. And in the last few months, you've got the Three of Wands, which says that you are now waiting. You've planted the seed. Everything is growing. And this frog is now waiting to catch this dragonfly. So you are waiting, hoping, waiting with anticipation that you will now be able to get the rewards and the prosperity that you have been that you have planned for. So you've got the Two of Wands over there. The planning phase went down, and this is now the Three of Wands, where now you've put it out into the world, and you're waiting for the returns to come in. And it looks like it will, because this fun is growing quite well. And you've put in a lot of energy and effort into it. It was a new idea, and you have had this divine inspiration, and you've taken whatever ideas you have, and you have given it energy. And this is like something commercial going on, because this is caduceus. So it was a new business plan that you've put in. So you are being surrounded. You've let go of this past, and you are surrounded by the Three Wands card. So on the top on your mind is the Ace of Wands. So you had that idea, and you planted it, and you put it forward. You planted that seed. That was the idea, and you've planted it, that tree, and now you're waiting for the return. So your new idea is like sort of taken off in like phases. You had the idea, you planted the seed, you put in the work, and now you're waiting for the returns for it. And it looks like you're still doing a lot of work, with the Magician, very, very busy doing a lot of things up in the air, lots of communications coming in back and forth, very, very busy, multitasking, a lot of information coming in and going from you. So working very, very hard, needing time management as well. And this was you. You started a brand new spanking journey with the Fool card representing you. And this particular journey is now heavenly guided, because you can see that the comet, this Fool is following the comet. So it is something that was sent to you. This message was sent to you, and this is what you are doing. You're following that plan, and you're starting right from scratch, right from the beginning, with nothing in your hand. You're going to be building from scratch. And you've got the Fool as well as Magician. So this is what you are, and this is what you are doing right now. So you are manifesting at this particular moment. You're making things happen, and it's got. Whatever you're doing, you're employing a lot of your psychic abilities, and you're gathering a lot of information. This woman is she's the keeper of the records of knowledge. So it might be something where you are managing to access Akashic records, or you're managing to access your spirituality as well. And you're doing it from a very calm kind of point of view. There's no drama going on with that. It's a new cycle, and things are slowly being revealed to you. So, you've got the King of Swords over here. You have changed. This roughly translates into, I've been through a change, and I have changed, but I'm still the same person. Something to that effect. This saying that I'm different, but I am the same. So whatever you went through was a big change that came, and you're not the same person that you were maybe a year ago. So a big change has come in, and now you're not so emotionally distraught about things. You are holding your own. And also the King of Swords is somebody you don't mess with. Very smart, but somebody you don't mess with. And a very logical kind of person. So you have come through a big change in your life from all the hardships that you went through, and it is now time that you are now working for yourself and manifesting something new. So going into the future, you've got the Queen of Wands, you've got the Eight of Cups, and you've got the Two of Pentacles. So dealing with this, maybe you're dealing with a fire sign person, or person who's displaying sort of fire sign energy. You can see these lines over here. This is the Queen of Wands. Maybe this person is quite difficult, because you've got these two lines look very, very aggressive over here. So you might be dealing with this person, and it seems like, you're walking away from this person. So you may have had dealings with this person in the past, and you can see, there's a lot of snakes, so might have been very deceptive, a lot of lies being spoken by them, so about you, and you have walked away from that with this Eight of Cups. You've left everything behind, because you can see all these cups are being left behind, and this person is basically running away from this deceptive, nasty situation. So, and it's the end of the cycle. So you've ended any kind of relationship with this person, and you are not dealing with this person anymore. So you seem to have walked away from it, and now you are moving to something different. So whatever you're moving to is being handed to you from the divine, because you've got the sacred geometry of the coin over here. So there's whatever your plans are is being bettered, or you're being given a choice, and you are being given a higher purpose which you need to choose. So you're reaching a point where you need to choose, and you will be needing to choose that higher purpose in order for you to move forward in life. So being given that new job or new situation or new money or new goal, and it's been handed to you from above, rather than it's not growing from the ground, it's not coming from the earth, but it's coming from the sky. So it's coming from God. So you've left everything behind, which includes this woman, the Queen of Wands, because this was a very deceptive, nasty situation that you were involved in. You've dropped all your emotional ideals that you had, and you're moving forward. Naughtiness comes from the dinosaur age, so maybe those things, that energy or that emotions that you had, were too old-fashioned to function in today's world, so you've had to drop that behind and move forward. And now you're being offered a new opportunity that is being divinely handed to you. So be aware that whatever new path that you're following now is what you're supposed to be on, and it's been something that's been very divinely guided. And what's brilliant is that the Archangel Raphael is healing the whole situation that you've gone through. So you're being angelically guided. Okay. So you've got to the Eight of Thought, which says you may feel as though you are restricted by circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that makes you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to rescue you when you can free yourself. So you're going to have to be proactive. I said that once before and somebody got offended, but it's not something negative. It just means that you can't sit and wait for things to happen for you. You've got to do it yourself. And it's not going to fall in your lap if you don't make the first. A journey begins with the first step, so you've got to take the first step. So you've got to be proactive. You've got to put your foot forward and take that first step. So the second one is the Five of Thought. The path that you were on seemed like the right one, but now you have to. You've run into a challenge. There's a better direction that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining you or bring you unwanted drama. So it looks like, you had an idea about what you wanted to do, but there seems to be a different path that you have to be following, and that's being divinely guided with this Five of Thought. And cut out all the negativity. Don't listen to anybody or what they've got to say. And the last one is the Nine of Action, which says you have worked hard to create things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being protected by your angels. So, and also there's a need to get back to Mother Nature, animals, and the environment who need your protection. So with the Nine of Action, it looks like you need to defend what is yours. You need to stand up for yourself. There's a new direction that you are going to be following, and cut out all the negativity. Anybody brings you anything negative, just cut them out of your life, or cut about, just blank them. In other words, don't listen to what they've got to say, because you've been through a lot, and I think you have now qualified. You are now more qualified to make decisions, I think, than they are. So you don't have to take anybody's opinions. So in something new being offered to you, what you proposed. They say man proposes and God disposes. So you've proposed something, but God has decided that He wants you to do something else, and that's going to make you happier in the long term. So you have finally come to terms with the past, and you are now healing from it. It's been a long journey, but you're now laying the past to rest, and you are now moving forward on this new journey as the Fool. and you are now the magician, managing to manifest everything that you want, and that will all come into your experience. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.